I love aspen trees, and I've been driving through a grove of them. I'm on my way to Rainbow Lakes, up past Nederland, Colorado, and this is a really pretty stretch of this road. I'm actually not going to go all the way, because then you have to pay. There's places where you can park alongside the road, and coming up here for free, and it's next to the creek. So, but yeah, getting out of town for a couple more days, and then I think I'm going to take a longer trip, going into 4th of July weekend. So don't know quite where I'm going. Wow, this is a really pretty road. But check back in a second. Ended up on a nice little spot here on this beautiful road. Rainbow Lakes is just up that road, like a couple hundred yards, but you have to pay for those campsites, and you can park along this road for free. So that's why I'm here. And been really stoked with this vehicle. Just passed like 7,000 miles, and I replaced the serpentine belt and bought some coolant and some oil and got an oil change. I need to get an oil change, so I put about $230 into a vehicle with 209,000. Now it has 216,000, 217,000. So stoked about that. Beautiful little stream, and I got this cooler today. I had to get a plug at the hardware store, but the whole thing cost me about $550. And I have this beautiful steak that I'll probably show you out of the wrapper. And gonna cook it. Never done this before. There's my hammock set up by the creek. Can't beat free camping, right? Here's the fire going. I found a nice flat rock to grill the steak on. Give it another 30-40 minutes to heat up. And yeah, having a really awesome time at Rainbow Lakes, or the road into Rainbow Lakes. And gonna make this one a short one. Gonna do a hot springs trip or a longer road trip in about a week. It's looking pretty good, guys. I'm gonna flip it over. Ooh, see that sizzle, baby? Oh, that is going to be one good ribeye. So we are at the Rainbow Lakes Trailhead, and the campground is right around the corner up that road. And that is right here on this map. And I'm gonna hike to here. So here we are at the crossroads between going to Rainbow Lakes or Arapahoe Glacier. Basically, I'm not going to into the Indian Peaks Wilderness. That's where you have to go to get to Arapahoe Glacier. But I have been there in the past, and I was just lying in bed in my van this morning thinking, it is really comfortable and safe to be in the van in wilderness, but I think it's time to take a backpacking trip. The last time I took a backpacking trip, a bear ate all my food because I didn't tie it up high enough. So, actually, that's not true. The second to last time that happened. I've had a successful backpacking trip since then. But I think it's time to take one. I don't know when it's going to be. And I have been up in Indian Peaks Wilderness before several times, especially 15 years ago with my dog, an Akita. His name was Kato. I had him for 10.5 years. That's kind of one of the reasons why, I still haven't got another dog yet. I want to get a dog, but I'm not going to get one until I at least build out my van. If not, upgrade into a Sprinter. That might be a year and a half from now. But that's kind of one of the reasons why I haven't been backpacking as much. It makes me think of my dog. So, but I think it's time to take a trip. And Indian Peaks is an absolutely gorgeous place to go backpacking. So we'll continue to Rainbow Lakes and check back in when we get there. I believe this is a short hike. We have arrived to the Rainbow Lakes. So that's cool, even though I was hoping it would take a little longer. I'm going to be up here one more night. I have a moving gig on Saturday morning in Boulder, and I've already confirmed with the woman again because I found it a week ago. So just getting a quick 2 days out of town, and so when I get a nicer view of that lake that I can just barely make out through the trees, I'll let you guys see it. I believe after 15 minutes of searching, I have found a decent overlook area to at least one of the lakes. The lower one kind of didn't look like I could get the best view. Let me go over here real quick, which is where I should have gone to start with. Oh, that's pretty. Colorado is easily one of the most beautiful states in the country, though. I still haven't been to Idaho. Wyoming, Montana. Have not been to Montana. Pretty much been everywhere else, so hopefully by the end of the year I'll have been to those two places. I mean, the goal is to just keep going, right? Stop having to do cash jobs 2 days a week. I mean, that's what I'm trying to work right now, about 15 hours a week, and then let my business supplement the rest. My business did take a little downturn that I wasn't expecting, but that's life, you know. You just have to just roll with it. There have been some other things going well. It's not all bad, but the thing that I was most relying on slowed down. You know, there's no overhead, there's no employees, there's no inventory that's just sitting somewhere in a warehouse. There's no, physical location, taxes. Like, it's the best business to have, because even on the downturn, it just still pumps money out, and I don't do anything. It's due to traffic coming in from other YouTube channels under the Purely Passive Profits brand, and that's my website, purelypassiveprofits.com. I show you legitimate ways to make money, get traffic. There's some Bitcoin mining stuff in there. I also earn Bitcoin every day. My Bitcoin investments are certainly doing well. It went from 3,300 to just touched 14 yesterday and went back down to 12.5. It's pretty volatile. I've been saying it's going to hit 50 for about 2.5 years. And I make Bitcoin passively every day because people use software, they earn Bitcoin. with their computers, and because I shared the software with them, I referred them to the software, I get a piece of what they earn. So, things aren't all bad in the end. I will make thousands of dollars off Bitcoin. I just don't know if it's going to be 1,000 or 5,000 or 10,000, but my investments will pay off. So, gonna hike back down and make some steak and eggs for brunch and hang out in my hammock. I'm living me. Are you living you?